Hi, it's Freddy again. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the right side frame rail on 2012 and up V-Rod Nitro Special. As always, when the bike is falling over or you are going to crash it to the right side, the frame rail will break on the foot bracket area. And I'm producing brand new frame rails as a replacement, and now I'm going to show you what it takes to get it replaced. As a first step, I'm going to remove the right side radiator side cover with 4mm Allen key from the bottom. And next step is to use vacuum brake bleeder to suck out all the brake fluid from the rear brake system. Another thing what you should do is support the bike from the bottom with a scissor jack. So with this you can take the pressure away from the frame when you remove the frame rail bolts. Otherwise the frame is going a little bit too loose. It's pretty annoying to put the new rail in. I'm using brush and brake cleaner to clean up the reservoir of the brake fluid as well, just to make sure that it's all cleaned up and there is absolutely nothing left from the old fluid. From 2006 and up, V-Rods are using .4 brake fluid. You must be careful when the fluid gets to the paint somewhere, even on the bike lift, then it will leave marks or just takes the paint off completely. So whenever .4 brake fluid drops somewhere, just clean it up immediately. Brake cleaner will take it off very easily without any marks. As you can see, the brake lever shaft bolt is bent as well. It means that I have to install a brand new bolt for the shaft as well. It's always 50-50. It's not always bent, but most of the times it's getting bent during the accident. Here, end of the shaft is damaged as well. I will put it to my turning machine and I will make it straight again, and I can use it without any trouble. Next step, I'm going to remove now the brake line from the master cylinder, and also I'm going to remove the master cylinder from the frame rail. Next step, to remove the radiator cross member bolt from the bottom and to remove all 4 frame rail bolts. And as a last step, I have to remove the clips which are holding the brake line and also the clutch line on the frame rail. Another thing what we can see on this bike is that the exhaust was not correctly installed, so it was sitting against the frame rail and the rail is completely worn out. So this is far from normal, and of course there are always people who are saying that, hold my beer, my friend is a welder and he can fix the frame rail and it will be better than new afterwards. No, this is a joke. These people are dreaming. Your damaged frame rail, no difference what you're going to do with this, it will never be better than new one. If you look from here, you can see that it's even bent this way. No difference what moves you're going to make or how high you jump, it's garbage. So if you want to take good care of your bike, just put a brand new and you know that you have done the right thing. One more thing, what I'm always doing is I install brand new bolts for the rail. just because I can. It doesn't cost anything, but it's better to look the frame rail with brand new bolts. And make sure that the bolts are loosely installed. Now I installed the cross member bolt just slightly with fingers so that it's completely loose, and as a last step now I'm going to install the bolts to the up here on the rail, and I'm going to show you how you can install it with aligning the holes with screwdriver, or you can also use 1/4 inch extension for the socket. So at the moment I'm installing with a screwdriver. All you have to do is just gently you put it in, apply just a slight pressure, only enough to keep the bolt in, and that's it. There is absolutely no need to go crazy, just very slight pressure, and that's what you have to do pretty often when you're changing the rail without jack under the bike. I'm going to torque it up at 50 foot-pounds of torque. Next step is to torque up the radiator cross member bolt. It will be with 17 foot-pounds of torque. When you're working with the bike, then please always take a good look that your radiator bottom rubber bushings are all in perfect condition. Second thing, what you should always do with your bike as well is, when you're operating on the right side, please take a look on your engine mount and make sure that it's standing as it have to be, as it's done from factory. I'm going to apply just a little drop of medium strength Loctite 243. Just a little drop. Actually, to be honest with you, this 243 Loctite, like it came from factory, the blue one, this is actually overkill. Now I'm going to use again 28mm socket for closing it up. And 35 foot-pounds of torque. Next step is to close the brake line. So the main operation is done now. Next step, what we have to do is to fix the foot peg shaft. So now the end part of the foot peg shaft is fixed. It's straight again. Second thing, what I'm going to do now, as the pin is slightly bigger on the head side, and it's going in too tight to the pedal. You can see it's 6.6 millimeters. I'm going to drill through the brake pedal with a 6.5 millimeter drill. So now I'm going to install temporarily the pedal with the shaft to the frame rail, so that I can support the pedal on the rail, and I can drill through the hole for the pushrod pin. Easy. So now the pin goes in without any problems. So now it's time to install the pedal to the bike. And as the old clip for the pin is still like very good condition, I'm going to put it back. There is no need to replace the clip unless it's damaged. So next step is installing the shaft for the brake pedal. It's extremely important that you lubricate the pedal and the shaft both with multi-spray or WD-40 or Rostov or whatever, something very thin oil. So I sprayed the multi-spray inside the pedal and also on the shaft separately. Brand new footpeg shaft bolt is coming with Loctite on it, but I'm always applying on this place just a little drop medium 243 Loctite as well, just to make sure that it stays on its place, and with medium Loctite it's still very easy to remove it. And now it's time to torque it up with 50 foot-pounds of torque. I'm always using Harley-Davidson original brake fluids. Again, I'm going to use vacuum brake bleeder for that. It's always good to double check so that the brake is working. And now it's time to install the radiator side cover. Yes, I know I have a bolt missing here. I will put this one as well. It's a good example that you should always keep your eyes open when you're working on the bike. Like here, that radiator cover bolt was missing. Just double check everything, because you never know who was working with this before, what was done with the bike before. And with this I can say that case closed. All it takes is like 15-20 minutes to get it replaced and you are ready to go again. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.